God will have a humble people. We can either choose to be humble or we can be compelled to be humble. Alma said, "Blessed are they who humble themselves without being compelled to be humble." Let us choose to be humble. We can choose to humble ourselves by conquering enmity toward our brothers and sisters, esteeming them as ourselves, and lifting them as high or higher than we are. We can choose to humble ourselves by receiving counsel and chastisement. We can choose to humble ourselves by forgiving those who have offended us. We can choose to humble ourselves by rendering selfless service. We can choose to humble ourselves by going on mission and preaching the word that can humble others. We can choose to humble ourselves by getting to the temple more frequently.
We hope all of you will put in your gardens and prepare to enjoy their produce this summer. We hope you are making this a family affair with everyone, even the little ones, assigned to something. There's so much to learn and harvest from your garden.
There have been times when there was no one standing behind me, and so I did stand alone. How grateful I am that I made the decision long ago to remain strong and true, always prepared, and ready to defend my religion should the need arise.
President Kimball has asked that I now read this letter. The long-promised day has come when every faithful, worthy man in the church may receive the holy priesthood with power to exercise its divine authority and enjoy with his loved ones every blessing that flows therefrom, including the blessings of the temple. Accordingly, all worthy male members of the church may be ordained to the priesthood without regard for race or color.
Every Latter-day Saint should make the study of this book a lifetime pursuit. Otherwise, he is placing his soul in jeopardy and neglecting that which could give spiritual and intellectual unity to his whole life. There is a difference between a convert who is built on the rock of Christ through the Book of Mormon and stays hold of that iron rod, and one who is not.
Those three signals are believe, obey, and endure.
This work is concerned with people, each a son or daughter of God. In describing its achievements, we speak in terms of numbers, but all of our efforts must be dedicated to the development of the individual. For instance, President Hunter urged us to greater temple activity. This sacred work concerns the entire human family, past and present, but it is accomplished on an individual basis, with those who have received their own ordinances standing individually as proxy for another. Now, in conclusion, I wish to make an announcement. As I've previously indicated, in recent months we've traveled far out among the membership of the church. I've been with many who have very little of this world's goods. They need nearby temples, small, beautiful, serviceable temples. Accordingly, I take this opportunity to announce to the entire church a program to construct some 30 smaller temples immediately. They will have all the necessary facilities to provide the ordinances of the Lord's house. This will be a tremendous undertaking. Nothing even approaching it has ever been tried before.
We continue to build temples. It is my privilege this morning to announce 3 additional temples for which sites are being acquired and which in coming months and years will be built in the following locations: Fort Collins, Colorado; Meridian, Idaho; and Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada.